It is time for another fall garden tour.
Right away, I want to show you this beautiful bed of leaves. These are from my neighbor's 3 cherry trees. And here are my containers, which I planted specifically for fall. I have pink dianthus, ajuga, which in winter takes on this beautiful purple color, curry plant with its silvery leaves, tricolor heather, and some lovely violas. This is my tall sedum. And then look at this vibrant Veronica. This is blue stonecrop, and it is actually blooming. It normally blooms in summer. This is the Japanese spindle. And on the left-hand side, you can see the cotton lavender. It's also silvery, and it might lose some of its color during winter. But then look at my holly. It is gorgeous red berries. I don't think it's ever put on such a beautiful show. This is my blue spruce, which is soon going to have Christmas lights on it. And the one and only golden bamboo, which I successfully mostly killed during the summer, during the drought, but it has bounced back. And look, this new shoot is about at least 3 feet tall, all new. So it rebloomed in September, or it resprouted in September. Here you can see a side-by-side comparison on the left of one of the canes that survived and pushed out new growth, and on the right of that one. This is the entrance to my property with a beautiful warm display of garden mums. I love these yellows and oranges and reds. And there is a pink one. Now on the other side of the fence, I have some of the same plants, but more of the pink colors. I did fully intend to grow some cuttings and just have the warm tones on the outside, the reds and oranges, and then pinks on the inside. But that just didn't happen this year. Maybe next year. I think it would be a more pleasing color combination. And I recently did put out a video featuring all of my mums. For those of you who are mum lovers, you can check it out. In this flower bed also have cosmos in 3 different shades. They took a long while to bloom. But now the pollinators are taking advantage of their gorgeous blooms. And I think they're so lovely. They're wispy and whimsical. And as the ground cover, I have the sweet alyssum, and I did add some pansies for a pop of color. They should bloom for me throughout the winter, not as profusely as when the temperatures are warm, but they don't particularly mind cold temperatures. Now these cosmos plants are, some of them are well over 6 feet tall. And here are my ice plants. Only a few of them displaying their gorgeous pink blooms. Here I have a couple of varieties of raspberries, and they're still going strong. Amazing. End of November, guys. In this small round flower bed, I have planted some violas, and I have some climbing plants. I have also added some garden friends, including this cute bee statue. It looks like my sweet peas have self-seeded themselves, which is awesome. This is the Thunbergia, and it is still setting blooms, but it does not like foggy days, which we have had a ton of. Another climber I have is a cup and saucer vine, and I'm holding my fingers crossed for this bloom to actually come to fruition. And here you can see more of my violas and sweet alyssum. This flamingo is another garden friend, which I place here for more interest and more color. Here are some of my containers. This one is dominated by this gorgeous wandering Jew. And then there's a viola, a tricolor heather, there's a hebe and a silver evergreen. The second one has carex grass, a wandering Jew, and a violet. This bird cage is featuring long strands of periwinkle, and there is some English ivy in here as well. Here you can see my rose garden, and it looks nice and refreshed with all of the roses cut down. They did get quite leggy and unsightly, so I was relieved when they were cut down. So now the bed is dominated by this beautiful white lobelia. Here you can see my unruly lavender, but I love its blooms. I will not cut it down. There is some rosemary and oregano. And this little rosemary I'm hoping to train into a topiary. does have good structure for it. And here you can see more of the periwinkle, some of which is blooming. Over here, I want to show you more of the blue stone crop. But more interestingly now in the fall, this Virginia creeper, which is changing color. Doesn't it look lovely? And here's another look towards my rock garden, and you can see my canna lilies. They haven't had a good year, so any color from them is a welcome sight. I do apologize for the harsh shadows, but we are having a glorious sunny day after days and days of fog. Thank you so much for joining me for this end of November garden tour.